Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to solve the Pentahedron puzzle. This is the moves that you will need for it, so you can just pause the video and write those down. But the first thing that you want to do is build the middle layer over here, and there's no moves for that. You can solve that intuitively. So I'm just going to do this so you can see this corner piece is correct now, and then do that and you can see the whole middle layer is solved. Sometimes you just have to play around with turning it like this and then turning it like that and combinations of it to get this middle layer. Okay, so that's simple. The next step is to solve these three corner pieces and the bottom ones as well. So you can see we've got two yellow already here. So I'm just going to move a yellow piece into this place. So you can see it's sitting over here. So if you want to move this yellow piece down to that, you turn it once to the left. That's your starting position. And then you just do your move. It's front, upper accent, front. There you've moved it down into place. Okay, now we've got our three whites, we've got our three yellows, and we must see if they're in the correct order. Okay, so the yellow layer, it is correct. And the top layer is also correct. So that was an easy one and it worked out fine for us. But you can have a different scenario where two of these are swapped. So let's look at this scenario. I've done it a bit differently. You could see this one is in position, but these two are swapped. And then the same for the yellow layer. We've got one in position and those two swapped. So that's the scenario we have. So yeah, quite a tricky one. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I know if I move one down from here, for example, this red one, those two will swap into the correct position. Okay, so let's do that. To move this one down to here, you just do a front, upper accent, front. Okay, so now you can see those two have moved into the correct position. So if we want to move that white into here, you must do it from this side, because if you move that white here, these two will stay in position. It's always, if you do the move from the top, that these two will turn around, but these two doesn't turn around. Okay, so I'm going to move this one here. So you just do that move again. Do the front, right accented, upper accented, sorry, front. And our bottom layer is soft white. So you can see everything is perfect there. Okay, then you look at this and you can see that's also solved. So yeah, so it's pretty simple to do. Just remember that whenever you move a piece down from here to here, those two are going to swap. And then you can decide where you want to do your move from here or from here. And that's pretty simple. Sometimes it will happen that all three is correct in the bottom, but only two is swapped over here. In that case, I find it simple just to move all three of these pieces down. So you could do this, for example, move that yellow green in the place of white green, move that blue into the place of that blue, and the red into the place of this one. So your bottom layer will be like for like correct with your yellows at the bottom solved, and due to the fact that you've done the moves 3 times off at the top, it will auto correct itself. So very simple. Okay, so now what you need to do is the final move. In my opinion, you only need these 2 moves. Sorry, this stand of mine is not the best. So, yeah, the second move in the middle there, that was all that you will need. Okay, so with that move, what you're doing, oh, we've got a nice one here that it's only 3 pieces that is not solved. So what you normally do, what this move does is this L here, you put the 3 that's not solved into an L like this, and what the move will do is it will rotate these 3 pieces clockwise. So this one will go here, this one will go here, and that one will go there. Okay, so we must just check if it's going to solve it like that. Okay, if it's not, then it will be just a combination of that move. You do it a couple of times, but in our scenario, pretty simple. You could see this white piece is green, red. It's going to move. Oops, it's going to move nicely into place over there. So that green red is going to move in here, green red. This thing is the yellow that moves to the top. It's going to be green blue. We need a green blue here, so it's going to solve that. And then this white piece will move into here, which is the red blue, and that's red blue. So that's perfect. So we're going to solve this doing that move in one move. So you do your L, that you have it like that. Then you turn the cube that it faces this way, and then you just do your move. So it's the downward layer. We're going to do down accented. Then you do a right, upper. You do a right, upper accented, right. And then you inverse the move that you've done here. So you do a down in the opposite direction, and you just repeat that. Right, upper, right, upper accented, right. And there you've got it solved, and you just turn it, and that's the cube solved for you. Sometimes you have lots of this move that you need to do constantly, and think about which L's you want to rotate and so on. The general rule of thumb is you'll have 2 unsolved ones in the bottom layer and 1 in the top, and then it rotates this way. And with these 2 sets of move, you can solve this cube in any scenario. There's also a move that you can do if everything is solved and only these 2 are swapped. You can do this move, which is right, front, upper. You do that 3 times. And then you can just solve the cube in the normal fashion. But I'm just going to reverse what we've done here. And we've got it solved. But remember that move, when you want to swap these 2, it's just a right, then a front like that, and an upper. You do that 3 times. It swaps these 2 corners for you, and you will mess up the rest of the cube, but at least you've got that permutation correctly now, that parity error, and then you can solve it in the normal way. Yeah, so do like and subscribe if you find this useful. You can check out my other videos. I'm building my collection. I've got the solutions for all these. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much.